What is up, guys? It's Base Brawler, and I realized that even though I did upload a lot of videos on a holiday, on a US holiday, um, I still don't think I did enough when it comes to the topic of the actual holiday. So in this video, I decided I would give you guys, not the explanation. I will tell you guys how Mirror and Mysta became a couple. Because Rice and Ricette is shown in the manga, Sarada and Rayon is shown in the manga, and even Suno and Rosato is shown in the manga, but one relationship that isn't really shown that much, them being together is shown quite a bit, but their actual like how they met, not how they met, but how they became a couple is not told or shown in the manga. So I'm going to explain it a little bit more right now. So here's what happens. Mirror is told to be like sort of a tour guide basically for Mysta on Earth because the only planet she's ever lived on her life is planet Zersha. So what Mirror does is he's like, okay, yeah. Now the thing is, Mirror at first, it's also kind of shown in the manga, is that he doesn't want to, or he's afraid of her. Well, he's not really afraid of her, but he's afraid of talking to her because he's so interested in her and he's all shy and stuff because that's how he is. And so at first they don't really get along very well because Mirror is very reserved. He doesn't really tell her a lot of things and he's kind of boring. And Mista's like, "Hey, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I just supposed to figure everything out on my own?" And he's like, "Well, no." And so he decides to show her around Earth and show her like everything Earth has to offer. And then he starts exposing his feelings for her when he sees her one night crying in the room that she's staying in at his house. And I haven't really explained how he has a house, but he does. Okay, it's not explained how most of the characters get houses. I don't even think it's explained how Goku has a house. But, well, he does have a job and stuff, kind of. Not really, but anyway, back to it. So, he sees her crying one night, and then he asks her why is she crying. And then she, like, somewhat hints that she is in love with him. And then she confesses everything that happened to her when she was on Imarsha, leading up to her becoming the witch. And so Mirror then tells her his backstory, which I might do a whole script on. Not a manga, but I might do a script on it of it at work as like a movie of Mirror's backstory as he's telling it to Mysta before they get in a relationship. And he tells her that, and then she feels bad for him and realizes that she's not the only one who's went through that. And then what tops it off for her is the fact that Mirror tells her that he was meant to be a prince of the sages, but he was sent to Earth. And the thing is, Mysta at least experienced being a princess. She at least knew what it felt like to be a princess. Even though she wasn't really treated that well as a princess, she at least knew what royalty felt like, being a royal member. Mirror never experienced that in his life. He just experienced being an animal, basically, until his early teens. And so, them realizing that and confessing their feelings and trying to help each other out, they decided to get together. And yeah, that's my fan fiction, basically. My whole manga is pretty much a fan fiction. But I mean, like, when it comes to shipping, like, characters, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's basically it. Then they get a dog. It's told, they mention that in Power of Warrior 3. The entire volume isn't canon, but some parts of it are, such as them having a dog. They do have a dog. Um, and they also train together. Mirror and Mysta train together, which is the good thing about them both being really strong fighters. Is that Vegeta can't exactly train with Bulma, but Mirror can train with Mysta, and he prefers training without like any help, quote unquote. Like help from people who are stronger than him. Because Mysta is stronger than him, but she eventually teaches him like how to use his power properly, and they both become around the same strength. So yeah, but anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it brought a little insight on Mirror and Mysta and why I decided to make them both, a thing. And it is partially because of their character design. They do look very similar when it comes to outfits and such. But aside from that, I decided to give them their own little personalities. And knowing what they were based on their names and stuff, like Mirror being a protagonist and Mysta being a protagonist, I decided that they would be good together because they both have experienced what it feels like to be controlled by someone else for evil deeds. Alright, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm still single, in case you're wondering. I'm not insinuating anything, I'm just saying that, in case you guys are thinking that I'm dating anyone. Ha, that's funny. See you in the next video.